going out, we have a special treat for you. We have Dan Stevens here from A Walk Among the Tombstones. How are you doing this morning?
Doing very well, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. Now, I know you've had an extensive career in London before coming to the States. How was the transition like, coming from, you know, UK to here?
Yeah, it's been a big adventure, really. A couple of years ago, decided to move with my family to New York and came over initially to do a play on Broadway. And it was while doing that Scott Frank came and saw it and offered me the role in Tombstones. It was a very, very different thing than I ever done before. And that kind of kept me in Brooklyn. It was shooting in Brooklyn, and I'd always wanted to live there, so it seemed like a sign. And,
yeah, it was like fate.
So I stuck around. Yeah.
You stuck around, right. How was your experience working with Liam Neeson? Were you at all intimidated?
I was excited.
You're excited, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great privilege to work with someone who's so on top of his game in that genre, and I think for all of us, stepping into that universe with him was very exciting.
Exciting, right?
Yeah.
Did you learn anything from your experience with him?
I'm sure I did. I mean, I don't know if I could pinpoint any one particular thing, but it was I like watching great actors work, and he's a very, very cool customer, and it was exciting to watch him work.
Yeah, it was. And you were intense in the film, I must say. You guys had a great chemistry and dynamic, I feel like.
He's very playful actor, it's good, very good to work with.
Speaking of playful, were there any funny moments on set?
He's quite funny off camera, yeah. No, and I think it's often the way, the more serious the subject matter of a scene is, the kind of sillier people become off to kind of keep it in balance, and I think that's a good thing. I like people who keep things in balance.
Okay. Do you think that's helped you in your own career, keeping balance?
I think so. I think mixing up and keeping not taking the work seriously, not taking yourself too seriously, I think is always good.
Okay. So when you're not taking it too seriously, what are you doing? What is Dan doing on a regular day?
Playing with my kids most of the time, hanging out with my kids. Yeah.
Okay. So you're a father. You would never think that from your character.
Yeah. No. Busy man.
Busy man. Okay. Are they interested in the arts as well?
They're very small at the moment. I mean, so you don't know. They are at the moment most excited about Night at the Museum. I think they're a long way off watching Walk Among the Tombstones, but
really, right. Not yet, not quite yet. Okay, so what's next for you? Like, what do you have planned?
It's a busy few months coming up. A lot of films coming out this fall. So we're sort of going around with those. And Night at the Museum comes out at Christmas. The Guest comes out the same weekend as this, and so it's a busy old time.
So how was your character in the museum?
Very different, again.
Very different.
Sir Lancelot. Big, loud, British, with a sword.
Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm already interested. Well, thank you so much, Dan, for your time. This was great.
Cool.
And I feel like I know you a little bit better. Nice to meet you as well.